Hello, people. Welcome to Trading News TV. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe so that you can get notified whenever we drop a new video. Thank you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Love you guys.
On board. And I wonder why you have not joined
Thank
us.
you.
Why you didn't bother to join us ever since, Why are you just, would I say, waking up? Why are you just...
I have always been part of I have always been part of Justice for Mohbad. From the inception, I think we all got to hear from like on the 13th or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Or that first. I think I started talking about it from on the 13th.
Yeah.
And there was no time, but the limit to me was I was on a world tour then.
Okay.
So when I was contacted and I put my neck into the whole campaign. Nigerians that are on ground, they took over the campaign and it was yielding the kind of result I would also want and every other person also wants. So there's no point playing competition with that. So all I just need to do is support them, and that's why you will never see me criticize any of the things that they were doing then until it got to when the father of the deceased, whom the deceased, Oti apologized. Oti saw story how at a point he was going to let the father down. How it is certain he wants to give back to the father. It is one thing that we need to know. Because the country can come because you are so if they kill your children, if they kill your child, they are dealing with your country. That means the future is having problems. So it is everything. You cannot take my future. You can't take my country. I have no hope. This is my hope. The only person you will see is your child.
That's right.
And then, and you want me to still think I will have that future and I will not fight. Like, you know what? Because you are not going to replace it. If the government have a standard, or the society have a standard procedure whereby replace their point, you might not really fight too hard. But in this retrospect, everybody knows that killing somebody is terrible. And while we are doing this justice for Mohbad, we cannot just fight for Mohbad alone and not take lessons from the old matter. What are in here for us all to learn? When it comes to our temperament, if you are getting angrier and you cannot contain and control your emotions, because only self-control is key, then there is always consequence. And it's quite sad that at the end of the day, part of the witnesses that they took us to another place.
Yes.
There was a diversion.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
And if we all stand and stood up for that, certainly, it's going to be wrong for us to say, let us go back and justice.
That's right.
So that is why I must give kudos to everybody that has stood up for justice for Mohbad online and offline, in diaspora in Nigeria. And the messages are getting clearer to people and to the government that any tepai, his spirit is asking for justice.
That's right.
He's not going to be saying, just let me die like that. His spirit is asking that if you treat my case properly, other people's lives will be saved, including visitors to Nigeria.
Exactly.
Because the picture is going to be out there to the public. Now, how do we treat people that come to Nigeria? If in their hotel rooms they are accused. Hold on, please.
That's okay. Sorry, I think he received a call. Don't worry, the water will continue. I'm still giving him water. I just smoke on funny preamble, so that don't worry. Orange, you only love for free. So let him.
So now visitors to Nigeria will need to look at our society. Dubai talk about tourism. Silu Yangboro. That everybody is going there. The citizens in those countries, they make it a point of call that the safety of everybody in this country could get everybody looking. If it's about a particular citizen of Nigeria, it could tell you natural death.
Yeah.
And then Kokomi, you are indirectly saying that you don't care if the country go into ruins, because certainly nobody will want to come to that kind of a country.
That's right.
Foreign, direct and indirect investment will run away from Nigeria.
That's right.
And that is where it is crucial that everybody must stand up and continue to demand justice and demand the right way. That it's my duty, it's my constitutional duty, it's my civic social responsibility to stand up for whoever is abused, whoever is facing injustice. If it's ever you must raise yourself and children to know that don't stand by lies. The danger is coming back to you.
That's true.
So, Nigeria, I need churches to go. I need mochalashi to go. I need Ojubo Ogun, Ifa, Bogwe. But at the end of the day, it's looking like Nigeria is far from us. And God is far from us in Nigeria. It's not that. Iwawa Gongolu Yako Jesse. Iwawa Gongolu Yako Je Oluriesi. And Kiwani Iwawa only pay duty of care. And we value human lives. And that is why justice for Mohbad is crucial for those that have the act, the tenacity to say we want to stand up and defend the rights of this person. He has right to life. It was taken away from him. And I want not to work. I want not to work for the justice system. So we have another lifeline now. Normally on a good day, one day stage they need to do or to run an autopsy. Nigeria police should be able to tell the Nigerian society and the world that they have the power and ability to run investigation, even through to autopsy.
Yeah.
But of course, possible the Nigerian police system, they don't have the facilities. Even the funds are not even there. So, can you understand? At this stage here, somebody initiated coroner inquest. Coroner inquest will rely on autopsy, mostly because Toba will autopsy Toba son Koto Mohbad. Loma to gbogbo suspect to fe interrogate. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ cross examine. Ọ̀rọ̀ wọn ló máa link wọn mọ́ ẹ̀rí tán ní lọ́wọ́. But quite sadly, whoever initiated the coroner inquest knew that, number one, the autopsy in Lagos State, the forensic center in Lagos State, is not working. It has been bought during the answers.
That's right.
So they probably initiated it for whatever purpose. But if that coroner inquest can still deliver, if we don't fold our hands, if we do not act like Kokowa, because Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ kó carry attention gbogbo wa. Ọlọ́run ló jẹ́ kó wò pé I am giving you another opportunity to restructure your society.
That's right.
So that at the end of the day, akọ̀kọ̀ pé tó bá pààyàn sí inú ilé, kò ń ṣe pé kọ̀mádédé package ẹ̀ máa sáré lọ sí, ó lè padà yíwọ́. So before kó tó lagi mọ́yàn lójú oorun, nítorí pé orí kó $1 sínú ilé. Before kó tó wù ó kó fẹ́ gúnyàn lọ́bẹ̀ mọ́rí bẹ́ẹ̀, nítorí pé ó ń rán ẹ̀kọ́ bóun kọ́ ilé, ó dẹ̀ dé láti ìlú òyìnbó pé ilé ẹ̀dá orí tó bá dọ̀la lọ wò ó. Jẹ́ ẹ̀kọ́ pa, màá package irọ́ kan, màá ní ìkọ̀kan ló ṣe. You should know that tó bá ti rí pé ẹ wo kéèsì Mohbad nìyẹn, ẹ wo ọlọ́pàá ṣe ṣiṣẹ́, ẹ wo bí ìlú ṣe dúró. Then ó má lè lẹ́yìn ìlú òyìnbó tẹ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ó ṣe pé ó kò wọ́n àwọn òyìnbó yẹn láti máa ṣe ìkà. Majority of them are racist and devilish. Racism is evil, is devilish. Ọkọ̀ fún lóyìnbó ni. It is a dirty ego that adjù ẹ lọ. And they can easily lie against any of you. But because they know that the justice system will investigate, kò sí years tẹ́lẹ̀ fi kọyàn. the society is so mature that they will not go straight. Láti kọ èèyàn má gbólógbò tí wọn bá ti ṣe ìwádìí. Àwọn tó lè ṣe ìwádìí wọn ní sí bákọ̀bù kan nínú. They will come out and speak the truth.
Exactly.
Nítorí bó ṣe wà ń sìn, ó ti yàn gbangba. There are 3 to 4 witnesses that there was fight with Mohbad and Yomi before he died.
True.
In fact, a serious fight. That's right. How the police keep that, and they said Yomi is now a witness instead of a suspect. Exactly. So how they keep it, or those officers, they are supposed to be detectives, intelligent officers. How they keep that and turned the number 1 suspect to witness. And they don't want people to react or protest against the police, but they are doing that. They are pushing that to us. That is serious cause for concern. Exactly. Another point, which is also very crucial, is whether we like it or not, I said it and I'll continue to say it, that wound, to want your picture for nurse. And that's not for you, which is Ben Cassin. So they put the disjoint or joint twins. That's the separation to the that's right. Outside Nigeria. Now, me Nigeria. Okay, Madinola, I'm a drone here. Kokoro lokwa pe kile drone de befu. Sheni hi opolowo ti mo wo isepo sinu rora. Ikejibe, that wound, the face of that wound, is not showing blood oozing out. Even so, that means it's a clear case of emergency. Yeah. So it's not something that will wait. Exactly. Now, at the end of the day, it's not for to pull on you. I understand. Yeah. Or he is already in coma. He kept out there. And in hospital within the time, and the police are evading this. If the police will not look into this, the coroner inquest must not skip it. If you can react immediately, according to them, Tony, let's say or you are la one rule, hospital. And they were good there, your phone they do the same pain. Exactly. Then something, if those people cannot be questioned, they have committed some part under the law. Dr. Michael Jackson, was because Michael Jackson to go through. Attack when it was a case of emergency. His duty was to call quickly as a medical person to call ambulance. And when the paramedics came, they ask you are duty bound to tell them immediately. He has propofol. He has taking this medication. Maybe excess or something. Yeah. They will know what to attack immediately. Yes, so concealing that information is because you want the person to die for whatever reason. And that is more or less like an accomplice. So if the police looked into that, and then another thing Timothy are concerned about, because initially on social media they didn't pick issues, and it got to a stage once it started that guy led, it became a family store, and that was a huge diversion at a point. After that, you do below about Lomo, so draw the big back with me, back with me, back with me, Untimoshi Tenumoye. Justice is here on better, see how many get along. She won't very lucky by she won't see. Exactly. So if you did a shell of them, why justice in a war who got a Kelly, why justice? See what deliver justice, and they go lost your father. And then force you, and the long, we are long walk for senior and well, a war still ready. If I don't look where some of Yaki Jembe, or see on the Muro lost see, or not that bail or go there the day, only my worry potato, or my father lost me. The fact remains that justice will be served. But because of social media, what they give over yes. One is Tori Oguni, one is Tori Ogun, one is Tori Ba. kókó bẹ̀ ní pé naturally láti jọ ká láyé ti dáyé kò síbi tẹ́ tí nígbà rẹ̀ sọ pé tó bá kú o make sure kó fi wíìlì lẹ̀ fún mi o kò síbi tó ti bá sọ nígbà tọmọ tó wà láyé gan kò bá jàdó ogún ẹ̀ n tó fún bàbá ni bàbá ń gbà ó lè ṣàdúrà fún that is what parents are all about ó bá ní billions tó bá ní $10 ló fẹ́ fún wọn ló fi jílẹ̀ bí sí mi láì.
So be it.
So it's now told about that because of social media all things were done to demonize the man and I came in. I interceded. I had to speak on behalf of the Baba. I never met him up until now. And Baba saw him last week. So I was like, what is going on? If my human rights NGO should come in, I don't want to conflict with what was going on. Let's see how they go about it. But immediately when I said, now as it is now, Umilolo initiates the corona inquest through Falana. And the same Wumi is meant to be one of the suspects. Exactly. If not the prime suspect. Exactly. Eventually might even be the prime suspect. Now, what was the motive? If truly Wumi went to Femi Falana's chamber, what did Jeko you want to Emi Atoko mi ja Ajapajude gidi koto di pe o gbemi mi or koto di pe in to se tabi pe nurse. There is no way. See what I say, corona inquest, no matter so, there's no point. They will only advise her, please give this right information to the police.
Can I say something before you? I know you are. Can I just interject there?
We should be in court.
Yeah, can I interject there? In the CTC, that is the certified true copy, Wumi never made mention under an oath. In all her testimony and after she was cross-examined, there was no part, however, that she made mention of having a fight with Mohbad. Nothing of such. That is actually,
I think there are witnesses now against even the Adura witnesses.
In the certified true copy, there's nothing like, because we analyzed that certified.
Adura CTC.
Yeah.
Adura CTC.
Yes.
The Adura claimed that they were fighting.
Yeah.
They had a fight.
Yes, Adura claimed they had a fight, but not a fight. He said the heat of argument. Yeah. He didn't say fight.
Okay, now, the only problem Toka was seeing is anybody in that house, Toshele, are you with me?
Yes.
Anybody in that house that can give vivid picture of the fight, what transpired, was there any instrument used? Because the only problem that is seeing, which of course is tricky,
yes.
But they want to drop it as on a plate for us to get there.
Yes. Yeah, which is not normal.
They are not yet to point out that even though as we speak now, even the nurse, so as we speak now, they are making it like, I understand they said it's inconclusive. If it is inconclusive, it means that number one, nothing, as we speak now before the corona inquest, nothing killed Mohbad yet. And if nothing killed Mohbad, and they are saying that they cannot exactly tell us that there was a fight that led to maybe eating of the edge to the wall, or there was stab, or there was a particular instrument used. Because until somebody is able to come out and say that truth, they will want to still lay on that side and deliver to us that our verdict is we can't know what killed Mohbad. And all the suspects are not coming out. All what the suspect says are hearsays. The only thing we can rely on, which I have actually want us to say, is that any of the witnesses told give vivid accounts, they will see traces because number one, there will be traces. 1 or 2 traces will still be left.
Sure.
Tobatile saw exactly what truly happened. If they are not under duress, if they are not under threat, exactly, something will come out of it. Ikejibe, we would need to quickly write to the police or ask the corona inquest the legal team should order that if you are investigating truly, no stone must be left unturned. Number one, the phone conversation of Yomi, the day before Mohbad died, on the day he allegedly died, the second day, the third day, even until when Baba came there and after he was buried, all the entire calls that went out of our phone throughout that day, and the calls that came in, the detectives or whoever, if come give powerful, even though somebody kept our family Mohbad, they have fully power, court order that the mobile telecommunications should release all the audios to them of all the suspects in the house. You will know who they call, what they said. Because people call up party.
Exactly. Phone analysis.
If Olapa had done their investigation to the extent that, okay, please come and tell us what you know, all of you are witnesses, and they go ahead and did that forensic search and look at all their conversation. You're on bail, but please come. Did you, at any point, speak with social person? Did you tell him about Thomas play a in talk with the investigation here. And like KGB, the cause of argument, because one of the things that must be germane is kiloma faija. Somebody confirmed that at the Ilelo Tinja Koto show. In back on two padabo last, all the show on ja. In back on two Lolujon on one ja. In back on two show daily, the fight continues. Now, the core of the matter is, if there is somebody to witness that those series of fights came up, kí ni o tó fight ja? Tí ló lè fight ja? Débi pé obìnrin máa wò pé kò ń gba ẹ̀mí ọkọ òun. And not one thing tó ń tẹ ọkọ fà ní infidelity. Bóyá o rí pé ọkọ ẹ̀ ó ń ṣá ó ń yàlè. Second one is if there is paternity fraud. O gbọ́dọ̀ tú mi láṣìírí síta. Ṣé mi táyé ti mọ̀ pé mi ni ìyàwó Mohbad? Ọmọ Mohbad rèé. Now, o wá fẹ́ bínú dé stage kan pé o ti forí irun mi pàdé ẹ̀. O tún wá fẹ́ sọ síta. O fẹ́ sú mi ní o. Kàkà kéku má jẹ sèse, a fi ṣàwàdànù. In that respect, tó bá jẹ́ pé yẹn ni, please let us run a DNA. Because this has to do with homicide. A DNA when conducted, if it proves that, oh, Onkolo Lobo, it can be put to her and say, we put it to you that this was the reason you fought your husband and killed him.
As a motive.
If that cannot be established, if the police officers cannot take a firm stand, touching blue, because unto deceive Olopa, our do not act pẹ̀lú and mo de nke to ngba yen, and just the way I always say, even in case of Babagesha, to power to be very chiribo, e kọ́kọ́ ní sùúrù. Key won't investigate. Amulu Bala Poju. The Nigerian police, the majority of them, of the departments, they lack adequate resources and infrastructures. So, Thomas Ibade, we say, well, let's get you are you. The public are duty bound to engage them that way. Because any criminal matter, any matter whatsoever, the rights of 3 people are important that the prosecutor or the investigator, they must protect. They must protect the rights of a victim.
Exactly.
They must protect the rights of the defendant, any TFS will come. They must protect the rights of the public in that matter. Exactly. Just the way we are talking now. The reason is because the board, it might happen to me, it might happen to another person. And that is why it is crucial that the government ensure that the rights of the 3 set of people are adequately and equally protected. Exactly. And that is what is important. Come here, come. Don't talk. Check it. Wàhálà là ń ṣe lórí ọmọ yìí. Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí ayé gba ọ̀pá kan ta fi rìn.
Àmín.
Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ káyé pọmọ wa. Nobody has got right to take anybody's right. So in this instance, it is crucial and germane that if the government or the police did not see in that respect, The police investigation should go on. Corona inquest should also go on. Because there is corona inquest, the police that are investigating should stop. But normal Nigerian factor, corona inquest to because with the recent information, I am saying,
I'm hearing.
With the recent information, with the recent information, do you understand? It's quite important that you should take action. The police are meant to take action with the vital information. The legal team, which I know they must have taken a step by informing the corona inquest that there is a new lead, new information, because investigation like at the corona inquest, at the police, investigation level,
exactly.
Charges or trial of anybody.
Yeah.
And to Nigeria, the justice for Mohbad team and campaigners, don't be surprised they will tell you, while the corona inquest is inconclusive and the autopsy is inconclusive, they will give you inconclusive corona inquest.
Yes. True.
And they will do it in such a way that everybody
that's right.
and that spirit will continue to radiate. Because at the end of the day, they will let you know that people die in Nigeria, people die in Lagos State.
Yes. That's right.
I am saying.
That's right.
There are some people who have power, I want to go out every day. Wọ́n ṣe pé kò easy fún David àti pa Saul ìgbà tó wọnú lé lọ́ba. Ó wò pé má jẹ́ pa báyìí, má jẹ́ tún gbẹ̀lì sí. Ó kàn gé tí aṣọ ẹ̀. Ó wá lọ sọ̀kan ní Olúwa mi. Ẹ̀ ń lé pa mi, ẹ fẹ́ pa mí. Mo ń sákẹ́ má pa mí. Kò ṣe pé mi náà ò rí opportunity àti pa yín. Ẹ wo tí aṣọ yín mo yá. Tí mo fi wọlé sí lára gbogbo àwọn gáìdì yìí. Wọ́n sùn ọlọ́kùn ọlọ́run. Just to prove a point. And when David got there, he applied wisdom immediately and said, this is not the person I'm to kill. The same Eti Asho, only Yahweh Potiphar ya. Nígbà tó wò pé, ètè obìnrin wo mo lè lò. Sì máa fi jàre níwájú ọba àti gbogbo èèyàn. Pé Joseph we said, àná ó fi power rape mi. Ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ Eti Asho, ìyẹn sá lọ kò mọ̀ pé Eti Asho ó ti ya. Nígbà tó ní àná wá fipá, ó wọnú yàrá. Joseph ṣó wọnú yàrá, ó wọnú yàrá, ó wọnú yàrá, ó wọnú ìyẹ̀wù. Ìyàwó ọ̀gá àbí òwò àwọn ọlọ́pẹ̀ mi àwọn ọlọ́pẹ̀ ẹ̀ ṣó wọnú yẹ̀wù àbó òwò yẹ̀wù mo wọ̀ ọ́ ìyẹn la fẹ́ gbọ́ ó wọnú yẹ̀wù lọ́ba yàwó ọ̀gá ẹ̀ kí ló dé tó dá wọnú yẹ̀wù lọ́ba yàwó ọ̀gá ẹ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ gbọ́ ọ̀dẹ̀ má bínú àní kí ló dé tó wọ̀ ọ̀dà ok ńgbà tó wá wọ bẹ̀ tó fẹ́ bòrá díẹ̀ ṣó sá àbó òsà àgbà tó pariwo ibi tí mo yẹ sákọ̀ yẹn ṣó sá àbó òsà. Mosa, Osa, kí ló dé tó sá? Ìwọ tó wọnú yàrá lọ bá yàn. Kò ní tó lọ ṣe ni. Èwo làbọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sá nígbà tó ti wọnú ìyẹ̀wù lọ. Ṣèbí torí pé ò rí tó fẹ́ ṣe ló ṣe sá. Kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ó dá àtú ẹ̀bù ẹ bí abẹ́ ìgbà yẹn. Ẹrú ni ẹ bọ̀ àfún ẹ láyè kó máa sọ̀rọ̀. Kí ló ṣe tí aṣọ ẹ? Wọ́n níbi tó ti ń sá táwọn ti ń pariwo lọ́ ṣe tí aṣọ ẹ. Kí ló ṣe tí aṣọ òun dà? Ibẹ̀ ni Jésù ti wò báyìí pé ètè obìnrin. Báwo mo ṣe fẹ́ bọ́ ó dẹ jọ ọ ní jọ ń bo etí aṣọ ẹ̀dà báwo ló ṣe ya mi ò mọbi tó wà kò sí wàhálà tó bá fi aṣọ yìí tó bá ti fi mọ etí aṣọ ẹ tó bá ti ṣe rẹ́gí then this woman is saying the truth meanwhile gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tí woman yẹn sọ délẹ̀ ìrọ̀lẹ́. So how can we continue to run a society where we will blatantly know that this is the scorn of a woman? I want to ask, we understand women are weaker vessels. Women's brain are flexible. We need to protect and defend women. We need to understand that domestic violence is unacceptable. I don't support it for a dime.
Me too.
For a second. Motidele wants to go short of 6 or 8 years. I said I'm going to step my feet there. When there's some money, if you cannot leave, because if you see, I don't want to seek justice for you. Watura pada. Me dele by Solenu to Mapada, is Solenu no ebi you. If you will eventually killed because you choose to stay there longer. To buy the only help I can do for you is to take your carcass. But don't think I will fight for you because you choose to make a fool of people fighting for you. And that's what I've always been saying this. I want to already. I cannot talk to this person again. I don't want to relate. You cannot be beating a woman. So if you go back here, you're parable Tony. I don't know mono me for But when it comes to this kind of a woman, they use anything to want to bring anybody down.
That's right.
And that is why the justice system is always patient to investigate, to rationalize and know what angle can we look in to bring out the true part of it. But wait, I'm sorry. Whether anybody likes it or not, in your making Mary or more, you have to put one job. At all the corona inquest, they must find a way to bring the truth out. Whether they will still go back and corona tele or autopsy tele, there is need for second opinion.
Yeah.
We must put pressure on the government.
Yeah.
They must redo the autopsy because the detective are meant to be there with any examination here and know they're going to investigate the IPO. It will travel down to where they will do the examination.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
to witness
Yes, there has to be a representative information.
Because the doctor, the pathologist, observe. Can you see? Whenever I don't walk back up, they will come to terms together that show you be a so this is a fracture internally. That is it. Then the police officer will notice. So Thomas corroborates there is a fracture of UMB, which is a sign of violence. If I already become one like to become so the person was bleeding as a result of this and this and that. Thomas no test. Thomas a young bagger. Thomas for any analysis is a prime boy. Thomas come pẹ̀lú wa dúró bleeding yẹn tí àwọn tó wà tó sọ pé prime boy àti Mohbad jà tí wọ́n ṣàlàyé irú ìjà tó jà tí ò bá ti jọrú nǹkan tí wọ́n nò sílẹ̀ tí wọ́n ṣàlàyé irú ìjà tí Wùmí àti Mohbad jà after ti gba tó rí pé òun ló jọ gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tí autopsy gbélẹ̀ then the coroner inquest will come to examine and know who to charge.
Exactly. It's fact finding.
So the point is, at the end of the day, we cannot continue to make a fool of ourselves because it's still about all of us, about our safety, about our lives. Because live happily, we want to be safer. And if we allow things like this to fly, because stop thinking the government is interested in murder. Lagos State do not want anybody to be killed. They did not ask people to fight. Lagos State did not say, prime boy, argue with Mohbad. Wunmi, fight with Mohbad. Lagos State is not aware of all that. It is even when the crime or the act has been done. The job are waiting to it. But core of the matter is that agents of government can be compromised.
That's right.
Agents of government can do weak investigation. So if you are also weak as the advocates or those that are demanding justice, the weakness will come and they will drop it on your table. And the pain will be there for all of us because if after a year, that you are going to and then go regularly, exactly. Because when you look at it as and you want this person to get only he wants justice. That they tortured him, they made life miserable for him. And all the time you listen to the song, and then you realize that a government, a police setup I'm making you look stupid that we don't deliver justice. We don't investigate.
That's right.
We don't care who dies. We don't care. No, we're not going to accept that because our Lord is job.
Yeah, that's right.
So that is why we're going to be appealing to the Nigerian police. Number one, talk about placards on the 11th of September. Nigerian police, do not fail Mohbad the second time.
That's right.
It's an invitation to anarchy. Corona inquest, we are standing by you. Save the country. Find the killer of Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. If you know something, say something. It is your civic responsibility. And we have to speak to whoever probably have been hoodwinked.
True.
She might be doing whatever she did earlier.
True.
But when it gets to a stage, as in a real mental case, the court will come back together. Our bill now, the question is, where is that energy that is being seen? In Batemo, where ninja from it, Oba Pami, Kilo de Tegen Waye, Kilo de Tegen, to kill the Waye, Erujo Tesu. You get somebody like Mohbad anywhere. It's a lie. But you can get somebody like Mohbad if you fight and defend your child. You will realize that the definition of motherhood will come back to you.
That's true.
Because justice, he ever realized eventually, but now, how will you will have to war? Emitimo be mommy will not decide if we want power me wash on Java. I want your lati taloa ja. A job will check big lati sin law.
Exactly.
As the let me take a detour. O send to my topic to show one para to my Japan where nítorí ọmọ ẹ tó bí ni. Tó bá fẹ́ jà fún tẹ́lẹ̀ nítorí ọ̀kan tàbí di kan àbí tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀bẹ̀ tàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ìjayà àbí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tàn. Abiyamọ náà lè ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀tàn wọ́n lè fi deceive you. But when it comes to a stage and you realize that this is not just about my son only. It's even about me. What if to ba tell me to pa ọmọ ẹ to cover tí ọmọ tó wá bí wá di tó ń dẹ lámù tí ó jẹ́ okú bọ̀ tó ń jẹ́ ọmọ rẹ̀. Ta ló fẹ́ gbà ẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ọmọ tó bí tó ṣèkà fún tó dálẹ̀. Tó ọmọ ẹ wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń dẹ lámù. Pastor wo ló fẹ́ gbójú báyà gbèjàrú ẹ? Ẹni tọ́lọ̀ ń bá wí ó ṣòro láti gbèjà. So it is important for us to leave it open. You want to be where come back to your senses. Amen. Nobody is after anybody. Because then you don't know anybody. Money, the right thing to do. And that is germane. That is quite important. If you can go say, you will never commit crime and I will want to let me support you. I don't do it. If I see injustice, I know when I see injustice. If I know that this thing is a calculated crime, terrible God. So you cannot continue to package nonsense for us. To my get come out redundant. See more we won't be able to expand our horizon. There was nowhere my mother ever sat me down. Sorry, but my son called me a cautionary. So it's difficult for me to stay with life.
That's right.
Mom see me at the beginning, got on notice, but I have interest in charity, in helping people. One lost share. My mom asked me, "Imbolu walano, ni bye. Mo de jewo, wọ́n ní mo sọ fún tó bá ti parọ́ mi ò ní know ẹ." Àwọn èèyàn sọ fún mi lóòótọ́ pé wọ́n rí ẹ kó abọ́ sáyà Olora àmàlà. Àwọn olólọ́ra fún. Mo ní àwọn tó wà hospital ní orthopedic hospital. Mo lọ kàwé lọ́dọ̀ ìyá àbùkún Mrs. Ẹ̀sán. Bí mo ṣe wà lọ kàwé mo ń gbọ́. Ó dẹ̀ débẹ̀. Mo ṣe fẹ́ máa bọ̀ nílé ni wọ́n pè mí pé kí n wá. Mo dẹ̀ lọ bá wọn níbi wards because woman ẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì ni so ó ní quarters tó ń gbé nínú orthopedic hospital. So church wà lájọ́ ń lọ. So màá lọ kàwé pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ yẹn. On going home, lọ́pọ̀ níbi kí wọ́n yẹ fà wọn ra oúnjẹ. Mo wá realize pé wọ́n ti bá lè bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi náà rà. Majority àwọn tó wá wà ní wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn ìtọ́ sún ẹsẹ̀ wọ́n ti sún ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀kọ́. Ìmí tí wọ́n ti lo POP gbogbo orí ẹ̀ báyìí wọ́n ti dà. Wọ́n wá ní orthopedic wà on strike. Wọ́n dáná fún wọn kò sí kankan àdélé. Mo wá gba gbogbo abọ́ wọn yẹn mo lọ ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́. Àwọn tó rí mi ládùúgbò ẹ̀ pé ojú mẹ́rin ló ń bímọ. Gba ojú òun ló ń bàtọ̀. Wọ́n wá lọ sọ fún wọn sí mi pé àwọn ọlọ́mọ yín o ńṣe ló kábọ́ sínú àbíwá ìjókòó sáyà tó lọ. And I had to tell my mom the truth. My mom now said, "Sure, she fẹ́ máa ràn wọ́n lọ́wọ́." Mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí wọ́n ní wọ́n wà on strike. I was very young. I could remember. I was about 9, 10 or 11 years old or there, but I can't remember exact age then. But I know mo mọ̀ ń gbà yẹn. And my mom said, "You know what? Gbé wí ẹ̀ dání. Tó bá ti kàwé lọ́dọ̀ ìyá àbùkún. Whatever you want to do, ṣetán tó bá ti bá wọn lóúnjẹ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì. Because you have to buy for them in the morning. Tí bá lọ school, wàá lọ bá wọn rà ní ọ̀sán. Oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ lọ́sàn-án wọn. Ó ti bá ti bá wọn rà ti alẹ́ tí máa bọ̀ lé. At least àwọn ọmọ ibi táwọn máa ti rí mi. Ó dá kí ọmọ máa rìn. Kí òbí máa mọ ibi tó máa wá sí. That was how she said it to me then. She's of blessed memory. Láti jọ́ tí mo dẹ̀ ti gbọ́jú tí mo ti rìn ní ayé mi. Mi ì rí pọ́nsí mi argue pẹ̀lú pọ́nsí mi rí. Kọ́ sọ pé irú ọ̀rọ̀ burúkú lẹ́yìn sọ yẹn. Mi ì gbọ́ rí. So oníkọ̀ fún mi ò lè ná obìnrin tí mo fẹ́. Ọdún mi ì ṣe rí. None of my girlfriends will say, I would rather walk away or do what I need to do under the law. Ó pè mí kí n pọlọ́pàá tó bìnrin pé ẹ wo ó fẹ́ gbẹ̀mí mi o, ó frustrate mi o, ó kí n pa àwọn èèyàn tó jẹ́ wà ládùúgbò tí wọ́n kọ́ lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹni tí ìgbà ti lè rí, ó dínkù kí èèyàn fẹ́ obìnrin tí ò lẹ́ni tó lè pè ọ̀ tó lè pa sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa sọ pé ó yá lọ bí ọkọ ẹ ọ̀ má ṣe kọ́ báyìí mọ́. Tó bá ti rí póbìnrin yẹn ò nírú ẹ̀ má ṣòkò fẹ́. So you must first look out for that in a woman, not the beauty, not the money, not anything. Show ní aláfẹjọ́sùn.
Olùbáwí.
And that is crucial. So, gbogbo ìtàn sọ yìí, ọlọ́pàá fo ibi tí Mohbad ti sọ, tó bá pa mí, and some people were saying, ṣùgbọ́n kan àti ìyàwó máa ń jà. Ẹni sùúrù, kí ló lè fà sí ọkọ̀ tó bá pa mí, ó fẹ́ ṣe báyìí, mo ní kíní tó gbọ́dọ̀ fi sí mi lórí, ó fi sí mi lórí, ó ṣe gbá kan. If all these things are out, that person normally should be thoroughly investigated. Not because we are after Wunmi. You understand? It could be a case of self-defense. Only get you over my daddy, over Pam, Abi Mohbad don't know violence. We don't know. But the truth of the matter is when we are making to be look stupid in the same country, and they have no facilities the job to get through. Thinking that there is something that will keep us quiet.
Can I interject there? There's a particular statement Mohbad made in that audio that you're talking about where he mentioned Timba Kuton, ṣé gbogbo àwọn video yẹn ló fẹ́ send síta àbí? Ṣé gbogbo. And truly, the videos that were sent out did not in any way seem like it was a homicide case. It did not in any way seem like a homicide case. In fact, as at the time that Mo was buried, we never knew it was homicide case. It was clearly, we were directed by the wife that they should take their trophy. So everybody went for Naira Marley, Sam Larry, and Prime Boy. Now, what does Mohbad mean by saying ṣé tí n bá kú àwọn video yẹn ló fẹ́ gbé síta? Ṣé àwọn video tá wá rí where Mohbad was saying if I die, hold Naira Marley. Ṣé àwọn video tí wọ́n tó show?
No, that is all. That is all.
You know, so
that is all. It's simple thing. The videos is likely going to be probably video where the Mohbad is in Fagbo or news big videos or video, some maybe violent acts, or some certain videos totally record, but I'll use it to destroy your career. Because somebody confirmed, because Ayetawansi phone is now a weapon.
That's right.
And it becomes lethal when it is laced with internet. It's a old phone. Only
God, Yomi, I didn't tap on the video. It's going to go off. Then when it goes on, I have to come back again. I'm so sorry. They did not remind me to tap on the video, so it's going to go off.
Okay,
I have to
be tapping on the video.
Yeah, I have to be tapping on my own video. I don't know if it happens. Yeah, we are meant to be tapping.
I have to tap too.
Yeah, but
am I to tap too?
Yes, you have to tap, but it's too late now. It's going to go off. When I'll come back, then we have to all be tapping at one point or the other. But go ahead and talk. We see. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. How long is it going to go off? How long do we have left?
We have 5 minutes for now.
It's because, so certainly, one of the things, the things that the Justice for Mohbad team needs to do, the legal team, number one, they have to naturally indict the investigating police officers. And they will write to National Assembly, because the Lagos State House of Assembly cannot categorically question. They might invite them, but they cannot place sanctions. They cannot advise or give direct order to a parastatal to take effect, because police is under the exclusive list, under the federal government. Presidency Lodoloka. None of the states in Nigeria has control of any police. No state employ or can sack a police officer.
That's right.
So if normally the shabby investigation or the incomplete investigation or one-sided investigation, if we write to the National Assembly, there is a committee that is in charge of police. When we indict the IG, Commissioner of Police, and that we want a public hearing, or we want them a committee hearing to come up on that case, and then when we draw out our facts, the honorable member, the chairman of the committee, will ask the police. Now, bearing in mind that, as in case of homicide, case then treated away, is it homicide or murder?
Exactly.
If it is homicide, they will ask the police officers, with your experience, who are meant to be your suspects? Please list them out in this case. From all your investigation as a police officer, who should be your suspect? Do you understand?
I'm getting
so
you.
It's now becoming a serious melee when eventually, nowhere in the police statement, she confirmed that there was a fight between the two of them prior to Mohbad's death. If she had been treated as a suspect, as it is, the police would naturally put a question to that kind of a suspect. Madam, Gegebi Okwatiyawo, she procedure in recent times. Based on the fact that or what you say, there were blood stains. So, again, what happened? So if in the course of interrogation they are treating her as a witness, they will ask her what happened. Who do you suspect killed your husband? She will tell them what she knew. That is why Prime Boy issue came up and Prime Boy was presented to us as the prime suspect.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
I'm getting you. We are getting you.
It's now going to be, the police are going to be looking at it like, you know what? If they ask them at the National Assembly, particularly the House of Reps, whose duty are meant to do this, they will now tell them, as police officers, at what point did you get to the crime scene? Fine, the crime scene is no longer an active crime scene because what it tamper for those usually. Then, for police Istanbul, once he embalmed Oku, what to talk about Mohbad?
Exactly.
Mohbad is just 26 years old then, or 27.
26.
Hey, do you understand? We must show why. Can you tell us one fellow say or Tammy? Àbí wọ́n fẹ́ take decision láti sinmi pẹ̀lú bó jẹ́ pé mo ti dàgbà tó mo ti wá So from that me.
I'll get you.
If there is confirmation that we could not reach the Baba, or and why your tomale so from Baba yen Erumbawa, I need your tomale, but in the process, I will go educate to preserve it. Whatever the room. That is
sorry. These TikTok people. Whoa, keep on share anything. These TikTok people don't want to sue me. Let me go back. Okay? Let me go back. Let me go back. Or don't want to sue me. I want to TikTok. I'm sorry. It might be, no? Oh, ti sú mi. Ọ̀tọ̀ lẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀, ọ̀tọ̀ lẹni tó máa lanu sílẹ̀. Kò máa lanu lẹ́ni. Ọlọ́run àtàgbàlagbà wà ń bẹ̀ ń ṣe á máa dà pé èèyàn ń rágbàlagbà fín. Ẹ̀yin ọmọdé tẹ wà ń bẹ̀ active active rárá bẹ́ ṣe máa lẹ́nu lẹ́rẹ̀. Why? Please, Yomi, come back. Bàbá Yomi fa ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Ó kọ̀ yìí ń ṣàlàyé lọ́wọ́ ni. So mo máa bàjà tó bá yá. Máa bàjà ń sìn, máa bàjà gan ni. Ẹ̀kọ́ máa lanu sílẹ̀ ń bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àgbàlagbà kọ́ mọ̀ bá wí ẹ̀yin ọmọ kéékèèké ni mo bá wí. Ṣé máa lanu rẹ̀rẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ṣe nǹkan kan. Sorry, you people are not tapping. If they ask me, you are not tapping. We have Yomi here, and we have not started the fight. Akọ̀yìn sọ̀rọ̀, ó ń try láti ṣàlàyé nǹkan, a dẹ̀ máa tún jà. Àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ jà, ẹni tí mo fẹ́ drag. Ó yìí ń sọ̀rọ̀, ó ń ṣe preamble. Ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ́ kó technique. Please bring Yomi. No, where's Yomi? Please bring Yomi back. Yomi, please come back so that Saint, where are you? Can you people, Bossman, please, where are you people? You people should help me call Yomi back so that they are not tapping. You people are not tapping too. It's Bobo Ala Jebi. Eko de wo. We can hear you. Yeah, you need to. Yeah, I want them for Yomi to come back. I'm waiting for Yomi to come back. See, you can, we'll come back. You cannot see what Yomi is saying, particularly because he's on ground in Nigeria. Yeah, they are going to, of course, peaceful protests, and this is just to awake the police, for them to understand that. People understand that they are not accepting this, the way the investigation had taken place or gone, and they want it, they're calling it back for them to do thorough investigation regarding me. Yes, we can. Thank you. Welcome. Okay. Please be tapping.
You saying something before
Yeah, no, you were actually answering that aspect of the video that it probably was intended, you know, that that you suspect is probably the videos of maybe where Mo was taking drugs and stuff like that is what was intended to, you know, to send out.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be.
Things.
Yeah.
These are things that naturally, for
yeah,
somebody
like,
with that kind of a temperament.
Like, you know, I can remember the wife said in the corona inquest that he has mental, he has is it psychosis, or he has mental issues, and that he's on medication. And she was actually asked, who prescribed this medication? Who diagnosed him with mental instability? And she could not respond to that. So, of course, I agree with
the wife said that.
Yeah. The wife said...
You have a copy of her CTC?
Yeah, Bossman has it. Bossman has the CTC. Yeah. Original CTC, certified true copy, because we did the critical analysis of everything she said, Adura said, DJ Bami said, and they were these two, they were actually more than that, but they were the three people that had gone to the coroner inquest that were witnesses, as opposed to, for me, I will always call them potential prime suspects, because they were the ones with Mo that moment he passed on. They were the ones with him. So how could we say something is homicide, and we are now pointing at people outside as prime suspects? It's kind of, you know, it wasn't very clear.
No, it's possible. It's possible if the nature of death or the evidences pointing to the cause of death. If you die inside the house, and it is whether you are attacked in your house, it can be tilting towards homicide. In the sense that, and I be a friend, and I walk into the house, or scale the fence. When you scale the fence, and you kill somebody in the house, and you jump back.
Yeah.
Or a neighbor use a car key or extra key, get into the house, kill somebody into the house, kill the person, and go back. If you look at the nature,
yes,
particularly probably the circumstance surrounding everybody around him,
yeah, yeah,
then the dragnet will have to look for extension.
Exactly.
But if they were honest, all the people around him, if they were honest from beginning, and they were able to tell the police, because the police are not entirely guilty in the course of the investigation. For police to discharge their duties adequately, public trust and public support is crucial. Army, they know their direct enemy. They know who they are on their camp. So they can easily know who to kill. It's their own FIO. And take his possession. And take it. But police, they need things that you all did in your privacy. Triko or CLOB. Be honest and speak it out. Because if you hide anything, there are two people you must never lie to. Your doctor and your lawyer.
Right.
If you are having headache and you come to the doctor and you are complaining of stomach ache because you don't want to pay the amount of money for treatment of headache, and they start administering drugs of stomach ache on you, you just want to kill yourself because the headache will be there and it will kill you.
True.
So it is always very important to speak the truth. And then when you are with a lawyer, let's take for instance, if Wumi had gone to the father chambers and denied them this vital information that we actually had a fight, and the process of a fight, it was heavy. Do you understand?
Yes.
If she had denied them that information, but told them that the way I have seen it, sir, somebody must have killed my husband, and this is what happened. This is what happened. And the police, they are making it look like they can't get the roots of the matter. Come and help me. The police, it's easier for a chamber to say, you know what, it's possible with what you told us, that if nobody is telling the truth, or those ones, they will not talk, and you don't know exactly what killed him, don't worry. Corona inquest, they majorly rely on forensic and autopsy. they will run an autopsy. We as member of the public, we can demand, even if they don't want to investigate to that area, we can push them by making a request. And when they do, they will get to the root of matter. If she had lied to them as we speak now, or that might even be one of the reasons why Fabiyi and Coach, like why they went back, why they stayed back. You know what? We don't want to be part of this again. Because when you lie to your attorney, you are shooting yourself in the leg. Because I don't want to believe the chamber will want to initiate coroner inquest, but if but to investigate, then the coroner inquest is coming to do something sinister, something that is not genuine.
That's right.
But as we speak, it's likely that she probably lied to the law chamber, and they initiated coroner with intention that whoever killed your husband, the truth will come out. Those that probably they bribe the police, the coroner inquest, they can't bribe the coroner inquest. Because we all see with evidence what killed Mohbad, and it will take us directly to who should be responsible. But unfortunately, we don't know yet. But whether they are genuine from beginning, now that the coroner inquest has waded in, if Nigerians stand up, if we stand and fight for the truth and the right thing, and we stand on the neck, because that is why I said we must come together on the levels. There must be a solidarity. It's not a protest. A solidarity rally or a solidarity procession in front of the court to stand by the coroner inquest, to stand by the government, to stand by the family, to stand by Mohbad, and to stand by justice. That is not too big or too small or too irrelevant for the society to do. We have a role to play. We must stand there. And while we are standing by them, it means that we want a level playing field. Fair trial and fair proceedings.
Exactly.
All T's must be crossed and all I's must be dotted. While we are doing that, it is also very important for us to quickly look at the testimonies of Karimot and file it up. And then write a strong petition, not just to the Commissioner of Police, but to the Police Service Commission.
Exactly.
And to the committee, the House of Reps Committee on Police Service Commission. They waited in at the point. They should invite the detective or the OC in charge. They should come and tell them why the investigation went this way. When, in the right sense, this is the way it should go. Why? They'll ask them, in your investigation, if it's looking to you that Mohbad was killed in that house because there were blood stains, the horrid embalmings, and all of things and stuff like that. It's natural for you to look at all those people that you were told were around in there. Did you do a phone forensic? Did you go to the mobile telecommunication to demand that you want to listen to the conversation they made? Who did they call? Was there an order that came in? Because if they could not talk by themselves, police have the right to investigate anything, to bring an investigation out of it. So they said there was no CCTV.
They said.
Were there traces of because how they won't go after life? See on a good year. So my install CCTV sitter, so they install slowly. And if there are marks that this is signs of wiring, then any to install CCTV titago. Anyone will install CCTV. To install CCTV in living room. To install CCTV in other places, to appreciate why? When has it been that you are putting CCTV in a domestic house? So for me, someone you see no Mohbad a bikino shell. And whatever the case may be, even the CCTV outside, see what actually destroy it. See what destroy it. I want to see where CCTV won't capture what you live about. Can actually movement in North here. And the movement to go back what to one here. One of the body languages, could tell us Also, the way one body Mohbad jáde, if any of them had run out or was making a phone call, I am saying, all the double traces grow. One of them may have stepped out of the building to call one or two persons that if by you, because then when you see the call and it don't make a call here, every show the CCTV that way. Also time to make a call here. Kidney to so talon pay. Can you remember? So all this corona that they will go and look for the backup at the mobile telecommunication company.
Exactly.
And to see that she and Dolo who come here showed you the same thing. So if it is not Wumi that did it, was it because Mohbad caught Wumi with his uncle? Because I mean Mohbad caught Wumi with his younger brother. Because one of the things that he will only pass to Mohbad and you will be Yahweh Shele, who shall the dato, be where shall the dato, and you won't let the lower. See, uncle, Omo Yamo Baba, at the Yato Biomo, to what about the and he said, after Bupati, Yato, Alaria, or Medjian, and your killing clearly fast. It's either there is money, infidelity, or threat. It's not going to do Kukumo. Or kọ́tí kò á sí wọn pé ìwọ tó fẹ́ kọrin owó wà lẹ̀ ó máa kọrin tó máa lọ́jú Mohbad lọ. Ìwọ ẹ̀gbọ́n owó tó wà lẹ̀ ìwọ ló máa gba ṣíà báyìí. Ìwọ ọ̀yà iye báyìí la máa gbà. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí a kún ẹ má yẹ kí ó rí pé tó bá pa ẹ̀mí sìn ọmọ yìí ó máa dánwó orúkọ. It could be like ọbẹ̀ ìyá ẹ má jẹ́ kọ́mọ ikú àkùn ẹ má yẹ kó di ọmọ orúkọ. Ó ṣèṣì ni mi ò ní intention àti pa. It could be one of the reasons why. It could be money. It could be coercion.
It could be anything.
So we understand. Ìdí ọmọ bàbá Mohbad àdúrà tó ṣì máa lóhùn kọ bàbá òun lọ́mọ. It's either he is angry that òun tẹ̀ ń wá èmi gangan lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ fi ṣàkóbá fún gbẹ̀gbẹ̀. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because for simple shit, if he is demanding just order, kó wá jẹ́ pé ìdí tí bàbá yẹn ṣe ń béèrè owó yẹn wọ́n tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ tó lè owó àní owó ọmọ mi sẹ́yìn mo lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti bàbá ẹ̀ kò tí ì sí it's not enough reason for àdúrà láti éètì bàbá ẹ̀ bí kò máa kọ bàbá ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. But it's either they are like ń tẹ̀ ń wá yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń tẹ ṣọmọ yẹn tẹ bá fi wádìí ẹ̀ tẹ takú pé ẹ ṣàfẹ́ mọ̀ kú tó pàmò àti bá fi lè mọ̀ ẹ mọ̀ lọ́kàn láyé pé ẹ fẹ́ padà kó bá mi. Ìyá Mohbad might be looking at it and say maybe tó bá jẹ́ pé àdúrà is involved or àbúrò ìyá Mohbad is involved ṣé kí n pàdánù ọmọ kí n tún pàdánù àbúrò mi àbí ṣé kí n pàdánù Mohbad kí n tún pàdánù àbúrò ẹ̀ because tí wọ́n bàbá bá ní n tó fẹ́ mú jáde nìyẹn kí ló dé tó fẹ́ kó Mohbad kú kó tún mú àbúrò ẹ̀ ipe òun ló pa ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ̀ kọ́ ọ lọ ẹ̀wọ̀n gbéra kọ́ lọ yẹgi fún. It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
So and then see about the yọ̀yẹ̀ kúrò the other possibility is maybe ẹni tó ń wò pé èmi ni mo ní access gbogbo owó yìí ó pọ̀ lẹ́bi ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ n tó ṣì máa wá wọ́n ti ṣe calculation fún wọn gbogbo yín n tẹ́ máa gbà nu estate yìí lélẹ̀ tẹ́lu wa bá ti kò ó dẹ̀ ti di ìmùlẹ̀ nìyẹn. So it is now left for the police to break all these things and bring out because it's already a stronger bond. Ẹgbàgbé orúkọ anybody tó ń lò ó lè jẹ́ fake ni. Ó lè yọ orúkọ onítọ̀ yẹn ó lè jẹ́ bóyá because ọkọ ní connection tẹ́lẹ̀ àbí wọ́pọ̀ bóyá sálọ bó onítọ̀ yẹn wọ́n lè rọ̀ pé nítorí ẹ̀rẹ́ máa ṣe dẹ́dùn mi tó bá ti ń rọ̀ kìsì báyìí ó máa yọ rẹ̀ kúrò ní pé ọ̀fẹ́ ríta ni má wà rí mi o because ẹni tó rí tó kọ̀ wọlé tó lọ bá ó máa ní òun gangan ni ó ń gbé wọ lẹ́yìn